Greetings, I always wanted to do this, but welcome to another Dalek Reviews. It's been a while since I last did this, and today we are going to be reviewing Stolen Earth. Yes, that's right, yes. I've decided to take a page out of Force's book and decided to review a Dalek episode from the RTD era, one that I enjoy the most. So, first, we are going to be looking at Stolen Earth. Let's begin. So the episode begins when the Doctor and Donna are walking outside the TARDIS. He asks a milkman what day it is. Apparently it's Saturday. He says he likes Saturdays, of course. So then the Doctor is asked by Donna, saying, "I just met Rose Tyler." Then the Doctor says, "Yes, bubbles of reality are breaking, but how?" So they end up in the TARDIS, and while they're in the TARDIS, the Earth gets stolen, because the milkman just sees a bunch of milk bottles rattling. Then the Earth disappears. The Doctor and Donna open the TARDIS door and find out that it's disappeared, and nothing but space. The Doctor says the entire planet is gone. Everything. It's all gone. And then later in the Meduasa cascade, where the Earth is now, Martha wakes up in Unit HQ. And there are multiple people in Unit panicking. Well, obviously because of us. Apparently one of the Unit officers said that they are initiating Ultimate Code Red. One secretary says, "There are planets in the sky, Martha. Look at the sky." Then later in Torchwood, Jack is basically asking Gwen and Yanto what the heck is going on. Then, like the secretary said to Martha, Gwen and Yanto told Jack that something is happening outside, and it's bigger than what they expected it to happen. Later, Sarah Jane Smith woke up in her own house after being unconscious, then tells her son Luke, that apparently it is night, and once again Luke asked Sarah to go outside because of the planets in the sky. Then Wilfred and Sylvia were outside, Wilfred doing his funny one-liner saying, "What have you got this time, you green swines?" Then Sylvia once again says, "Look at the sky!" And they all went, all of them who were looking at the sky, saying, "It can't be possible! It's just not possible!" Then Rose Tyler, in a purple outfit, I don't know why she was wearing purple today, purple and, no, she was wearing a blue jumper or something for some reason, don't know why, but she cocks a gun, looks at the sky and saying, "It's about to go messy," or something along those lines, and then the camera panned up and showed a bunch of planets in the sky, and then the intro played. Doop-a-doop, 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 doop-a-doop. along those lines. Anyway, blah blah blah, da-da. Anyway, so Donna asks the Doctor if the planet is gone. They've lost the sun. What about Mum and Grandad? They are dead. The Doctor says, I don't know. And then the Doctor tells Donna that we're going to the Meduasa cascade to sort this nonsense out. The most inferior building in the entire universe, full of inferior police officers like Jatoon and all that stuff. Then later in the Meduasa cascade, Martha rings Jack about the whole situation, and apparently he mentioned something about a soldier in a bar or something, which ties into the end of time, obviously, with what's his name, Alonzo. And Sarah Jane Smith gets a suspicious reading an audio signal from a bunch of aliens that are invading Earth, thanks to the whole situation that is being also displayed on everywhere else, such as Unit and Torchwood. The audio message reads, Exterminate! 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 And you can obviously tell it is the Daleks, because I am basically reviewing the entire episode. So then the Dalek invasion begins, and the greatest actors of all time appear on screen saying, Dalek fleet in battle formation, all systems locked and primed, crucible at 90% efficiency, the human harvest will commence. So the Dalek invasion of Earth begins. Yes, indeed. They start by infiltrating Unit and basically ransacking the entire west coast of England as well, yes, and everywhere else. And then there is also the greatest of all characters, better than even the Doctor, the Dalek Supreme appears. And after one Dalek says, Supreme Dalek on the bridge, and then the Supreme says, soon the crucible will be complete. We have waited long for this ultimate destiny. Now the Daleks are the masters of Earth, and the Ultron Daleks are the masters of Earth. So then, after that, the Doctor lands into the Meduasa cascade with some space rhinos who are obviously inferior. Then some mad woman is basically asking the Doctor for help to find all the worlds that have been taken from the sky by the Daleks. Apparently most of the worlds include Pyrovilia, which was mentioned in Series 4, Episode 1, Partners in Crime, yes, and also Adipose 3, and, of course, The Lost Moon of Poosh. The Doctor believes someone tried to take the Earth before, and he already knows it is the Daleks. Then we return back to more action. The Daleks brilliantly destroy the Valiant infiltrate the unit HQ that Martha is working, but apparently one of the soldiers gives Martha the Osterhaken key, and Project Indigo as well. Jack says, do not use Project Indigo, it's not safe. Then again, I would obviously want her to do it, so she can be destroyed along with the rest of the humans. But then, yes, she does it anyway. Jack is not happy, and he thinks Martha's down. The Supreme talks with Davros, who is obviously annoying as always. Davros, being the contrarian as he always is, says Dalek Khan is brilliant, and without him the whole Dalek race would die, or something along those lines. Then Dalek Khan appears in the light that he's sitting on and says some incomprehensible gibberish that I still don't even understand due to his incompetence. Davros is an enemy of the Daleks and, well, not exactly an enemy, but he is inferior and so incredibly stupid, you would not believe how stupid he is. We get back to the Meduasa cascade, where one tea lady is saying there's something on Donna's back, and apparently it had something related to do with the whole alternate universe thing in Turn Left, yes. Apparently, still don't know why there are things on her back still, apparently. Then Donna said something to the doctor about the bees disappearing. Then they decided to enter the TARDIS, but the June and the mad crazy woman said that we need the TARDIS because we are declaring war, or something along those lines, and then the doctor says nah, and then just leaves anyway, with the mad woman saying, I order you to stop, or something along those lines. Then the Daleks, with the most brilliant acting ever, saying that all humans should leave their homes, the males and the females, of course. And then some humans saying, we're not going, we're staying in here. Yes, and then the Daleks brilliantly destroyed them for insubordination and insurgents. Daleks do not answer human orders. They would be exterminated. Wilfred Mott and Sylvia were watching this. And, of course, a Dalek was also watching them. Wilfred Mott shot one with a paintball gun. It was ridiculous, but still, his vision was not impaired. Anyway, yes, so he started to try to exterminate them both, but apparently Rose killed that Dalek with her own silly weapon, but I still think is inferior. Why did she do that? Then later, Captain Jack Harkness and Rose end up on Zoom. Yes, Doctor Who has Zoom, apparently. So, apparently, Jack and Rose get on a Zoom call accidentally, and guess who was there? Martha Jones, who apparently is still alive, and the woman who is known as
Harriet Jones, former Prime Minister.
Who apparently is a former Prime Minister and is basically a silly person. Yes, so they all used this Zoom thing called a subwave network to try and Zoom call the Doctor, but apparently the Dalek Supreme is trying to calculate the signal. Yes, but apparently it took some attempts, but they were finally able to get the doctor on Zoom soon, but apparently, we know who she is, gets killed by Daleks, and she transmits all the information to Torchwood. The Doctor and Donna end up at the Meduasa cascade, but the problem was that Andoka Trail was dead. End of the line. And Madonna thinks that everybody is dead now. But then later they get a call from that Zoom subwave network thing. Unfortunately, it didn't seem to work well for Rose, but the Doctor could see everyone else, unfortunately, yes. And then Davros pops into the Zoom call again and basically berates the Doctor as usual, and says, yeah, I survived the Time War because of the Nightmare Child, who could have easily just moved out of the way. Stupid Nightmare Child, stupid Davros as well. He's so inferior. My intelligence is vastly superior to him. He tells the Doctor that Dalek Khan travelled back in time during the Time War. Emo was supposed to be time-locked. And saved Davros. It cost him his mind, apparently. Don't know why. He's still insane, though. He's still as insane as Chuck McGill from Better Call Saul. Then later, the Doctor arrives to Earth. Rose leaves Wilfred's home and then spots the Doctor, but then a regular old Joe, a hero, who exterminated the 10th Doctor right on cue. But then Jack destroyed him, which is so stupid, don't know why he did that. But Dalek was a hero! He should have not died! He should have killed them all! And then the Doctor got into the TARDIS. Everyone was there, the Doctor was going to regenerate, but then again, we all know what happened. Which is going to be explained in part 2 of Dalek Reviews. Journey's End. So I hope you enjoyed that review. It was very fun, and the Daleks were the best characters in that. The story, very brilliant. Characters, writing, everything else was truly perfect. They were able to do wonders. Yes, they did what Thanos did. The Daleks actually won in that, so I give this one a 10 out of 10. The Doctor, also brilliant, even though he was inferior. Davros, very menacing indeed. Rose, Rose was Rose, obviously. Donna was pretty funny as usual. Captain Jack was a flamboyant idiot as usual. Martha Jones was still jealous as always. We know who she is, that woman who was on the Zoom call, the crazy woman. True meme material there. The other crazy woman, she is entirely forgettable and must be exterminated for her commitment to the Meduasa cascade. No, the Shadow Proclamation. Anyway, it is time to end. See you all in the next video then. Farewell! Thanks all for the enjoyable video.